Hey, Brad Travers here with you, and today I want to share with you basically for anyone who does any kind of online advertising, whether that's, well, specifically eCom, that's what this is going to be related to, whether it's Amazon or Shopify or whatever it is you're doing. I'm going to share with you the ad format that we have used to make over $500,000 on our stores just in the last 6 months alone. So this format really works, and right now I'm inside a program called Canva. It's canva.com. And just real quick though, before we get into that, let me go over here, and I'm gonna pop over to Facebook just real quick. Okay, so I just wanted to highlight. So I kind of filtered out to try to narrow it down to just a couple campaigns showing here. I went back to this is October, November of this past year. You can see here, this is, I just want to again highlight how powerful this ad type is. It's not that we, made a few sales here and there. Here's a product here that we have over, now obviously 66,000 conversions. That's a lot. That's not an accurate number here because Facebook's pixel is all crazy. So here I wanted to show you the main thing that we want to track here is the purchases right here is 5380. And checkouts too, there was a kind of a mix where there was two pixels at the same time, so we're kind of getting double fire. That's why you see so many different stats here. But the main ones here to look at are the purchase, which is you can see here nearly 5,400 purchases. This was a $19.99, basically a $20 item. So 53,000, 5,380 sales there. Pretty darn good on a $20 item. Especially when we spent 36,000. Now this is a little bloated because once we started scaling to the moon, so we wasted a lot of money too. But that's just a good indicator of how how this has worked for you. We use it again for 95% of our products. Here it is 5380 for the purchases. And Facebook doesn't even track all the purchases, not even close to being accurate. So we definitely made way more sales than this using this ad type. So I just wanted to show you that this isn't something crazy that we just kind of made up. This stuff really works. So all right, with that, let me get into the way this works here. So first, let's look at actually a couple of examples of what this ad is. Now, disclaimer: these products I'm about to show you are not the products responsible for all those sales. These are just example products that were put together so you can see, so I can drive home the point. So, all right, so the first one, let's just pop over to this here. We have this Pokemon doll, and this will help kind of show you what we're trying to do here with this ad. So first thing you notice here, this probably really jumps out at you here, is the Pokemon kind of picture here. So the key to this ad type is it's a 4-image ad. And what we do in the top right is we show some kind of industry or niche related image, right? Something that's going to catch your eye. So basically, every product we have is, no matter what product you have, it's targeted towards some kind of interest, right? So it's a certain type of people that like this. So we usually show some kind of eye-catching, attention-grabbing image up here in the top right that's going to catch their image, because they might not be aware of, so like this is a Pokemon doll, they might not be aware of this character, maybe they are, but they're aware of the general niche in general, right? So if they have a general interest in the niche, this will catch their eye, and then they'll look at the product, right? So that's kind of the strategy, if you will, about this. The basic thing is this helps drive the relationship between the interest in the product that we're trying to sell. And so the rest of the pictures here, and the other three pictures are just simple, good images of the product. So first image is going to be kind of the hero shot, if you will, like basically the best product image that we can kind of have, and then the other two are just used to either show close-ups, variations of the image, like the back of the product, or the flip side, or if there's a feature, an option you want to highlight. That's all we're kind of doing here. So main hero shot of the image, top left, and then kind of variations and zoom ups and whatever of the other two, and then the industry picture here. All right, so let's look at another example we put together here. All right, so this would be if we're promoting to surfers, right? So we got a picture of a woman in the sunset holding a surfboard, right? So if I like surfing and I'm flipping through and I see this, this might catch my eye before this will. Or it just helps me build, have a relationship between my interests and this image, right? It's kind of the way this works. So here's my surfer, and then here's like the hero shot of the product. You can see it nice and clear, and then just a couple variations. You can see it's on a model here, and she's wearing the necklace here that's being promoted. So that's kind of the idea. So how do you do this? It's real simple in Canva. You come over here to Canva, canva.com. It's free. Again, you just kind of sign up, put your email in and all that. Let's get over here. And it makes it real easy. You can see here, let's see. They have a bunch of different categories that are already pre-sized. So even if you don't do ads, you might like checking out what you can do in Canva. You can do infographics, and if you're just doing a Facebook post, you can click that, and it automatically just sizes it. You can see it has the right sizes that you need for all of the different platforms. But if I scroll down, let's see here. It's down at the bottom, which you can't see for whatever reason. Let me see here. What is going on here? Down at the bottom here, you can't see it for whatever reason, but it's a Facebook ad. It says ads, and right here is Facebook ad. So I would just click that, and it's automatically going to put the right size right here, right? So let's do that. Okay, so it automatically has the Facebook ad size that I need right here, right? So over on the left here in the column over here is all kinds of layouts. So you can actually, some of these are for sale. If you see a little $sign, that means you can buy this pre-made template and kind of customize the text and how you want it. But basically what we're doing is we are looking for a free layout that Canva's already kind of put together for us, so that, here we go, so that we can just quickly plug and play our images. I'll show you what that means in just a second. So here's the 4 ad layout, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to click it, and it just pops up over here, right? So let me scoot this over. And then what I can do is, there's a little search bar up here, is if I already have my images, I can upload them right to Canva and just plug them in. If I don't, they actually have images for kind of stock images for sale and whatnot. So I would suggest finding 3 product images of the product you're going to sell, whether you already have them or you need to get them from the manufacturer or whatever that is. And then for your niche image, I usually just buy like a stock image here on Canva. So then I'm covered with royalties and all all the trademark stuff and all that crazy stuff. So let's just say let's just go back with the surfers. So let's just say, I'll just type surfer. I'll search and it'll pop all kind of images. You can see here, like they're just like $1. There's some that are free if you scroll down and you want to keep looking. But basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab an image. So say I like this one here, and I can just drag it into whatever square I want. I'm just going to drag it over to this one. And then just like that, I have let me scroll this over. Just like that, I have my niche image right there. And then all I would do is I'm just going to type in, let's say, what was that, a necklace? Let's just type in necklace, and I'll just pretend this is my product images. So yeah, I'll just say this one, I'll grab it. Grabs it in, just drag it in. And then I'll grab 2 more. Say that one, and then here's one more. Maybe it's the same one. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But it's really that simple. This is the format. So again, your niche image to kind of connect with your audience and your target market. And then 3 product images. Have your hero shot, your best product image up in the top left. And then in the bottom right, you can have in the bottom row here, we'd have just a couple other different variations of the main image, and that's it. It's really that simple. Again, Canva makes this super easy. It's free, and unless you buy one of these stock images here, which at $1 a pop, to have a good image is worth it. in my opinion. But yeah, this over 95% of our ads are just like this. Very, very rarely do we deviate. It's usually based on the product, but for the most part, every single product that you're offering can be put into this kind of format. Is it going to work for you? I don't know, but we've been using this now for for a very, very, very long time. And again, we use it on all our stores across different niches and industries that we're in. It's worth a test, worth a test based on our experience and our profits and everything that we made off these type of ads. It's worth testing in your normal ad rotation. So, all right, that is all I have. If you have any questions about any of this, drop me a comment in the post below, or hit me up on email. Just wherever you want to get me, go ahead and reach me on Facebook or Twitter or anywhere I'm at. So hit me up and I will be happy to help you or ask or answer any questions you have. But with that is it for me, and I'll catch you in another video. All right, cheers.